At the United States Congress, activists and experts recently gathered to advocate for more worldwide awareness on autism. They say the developmental disability is becoming a global health crisis. Autism can interfere with social and communication skills, and there is not a cure for the condition. The causes are unknown, but it is linked to genetics and environmental factors. Autism often appears during the first 3 years of life. The condition is becoming a growing concern in the developing world, where diagnosis and care remain scarce. U.S. Congressman Chris Smith says autism is a concern around the world.
Here in the United States, CDC estimates that close to 1% of the population is affected by an ASD. Autism Speaks, the nation's largest autism science and advocacy organization, describes a scientific consensus that 1% of the world's population, or some 67 million people, are affected with some form of ASD. According to the World Health Organization, tens of millions in Africa are affected by autism.
Now, although some progress is being made in the developing world in addressing autism, underdeveloped countries are lagging far behind. African cultural stigmas remain as a challenge. Brigitte Kobenan is the founder of the Autism Community of Africa.
A lady from Côte d'Ivoire contacted me because her sister was on the verge of depression. Her niece had a severe case of autism but had no help. With the cultural stigma labeling her daughter as a bad omen, and the constant challenge and lack of sleep in raising her daughter, the mother ended up in the mental institution. We can say with caution that through the years, the awareness for diseases like HIV/AIDS, malaria, and malnutrition has reached a great deal of maturity in Africa and around the world compared to autism. Not to minimize this issue in any way, but what do we do after children are feeling better from malaria, malnutrition, or receive treatment from AIDS, but still have autism?
Dr. Andy Shai, Vice President of Scientific Affairs for Autism Speaks, says autism should be addressed as an integrated public health challenge.
As child mortality decreases, simple math predicts an increase in the number of children with developmental disabilities. So instead of seeing mortality and developmental disorder like autism as two distinct public health challenges, they should be tackled as part of the same problem. Autism Speaks and our partners around the world believe that by addressing autism-related disorders now, South Africa and other developing countries can get ahead of the curve, help maximize outcomes for affected individuals and families, and minimize long-term costs to society.